Hello guys and welcome back. So as you know that now we can shoot using the rifle script. Okay, now what we want to do, first of all, we will be adding the rifle to the player hand. Okay, so let me select this sword, and as you can see it open up the player right hand. As you can see, let me for now deactivate this sword, and then let's go inside player model rifles, and this is the rifle. Okay, let's drag and drop this rifle to the player right hand thumb, or actually right here in the right hand. Okay, the right thumb is not the place. And also let me activate that. Okay, we need to deactivate the whole sword main game object. Okay, so now we have this rifle right here. What we want to do with it is click on prefab, unpack completely. Okay, and then what we want to do is inside the player model, go inside the animation, then inside the rifle animation, and from here we need to drag and drop this animation right here in the animator. Okay, so I will drag and drop it right here and then set this as the default animation. Then now if we play the game, okay, so as you can see this is the player. Now let's change to the scene view, and right here now let's set up this rifle in the player hand. Okay, so if you click on this rifle, okay, right here, let's rotate it in that direction, so it is rotated like this. Okay, now let's rotate it in this way so that the rifle aims correctly. Then let's rotate it like this a little bit, then let's move it right here inside the player hand. Okay, so let me move it like that, and then right here let's move it to the top, like right there. Okay, and let me move it a little bit like this. Okay, setting the rifle is a really time taking task, but you need to stick with me. Okay, and do this step by step. Okay, actually you can skip this part as well if you know how you can add your rifle, so you can just skip this, but if you want to see how this is done, then just simply watch this video. Okay, so let me move it a little bit right here, for example. Let me see it from the back side. Okay, the rifle doesn't look good. We need to set this even more, so let me move this to this side a little bit like that. Okay, so as you can see it is taking some shape now. Okay, let me see it in the full window. Okay, so this is the rifle. As you can see, this rifle is not perfectly fitting the rifle hand because the rifle is a little bit too big for this player. Okay, but as you can see from the background it looks good. Okay, so we will leave this as it is. Okay, but if you have some other rifle, okay, then you can add that as well, or if you have some other animation, then that will look good even more. Okay, but as you can see with this animation and this rifle, it looks good while we are shooting from here. Okay, from the background it will look like this. Okay, so it looks good. Okay, so what we will do now is simply click on this rifle and then click right here, copy component, and as you know that I copied the component 2 times just for safekeeping. Now let's close the game and select the rifle and click on paste component values. that is it. Okay, so now if we play the game again, you will notice that the rifle will be in the perfect position now as we set it, as you can see. Okay, so since the rifle is added, now in the next video we will give damage to this knight by using the rifle shooting.